Hi guys, welcome to the video and welcome to the channel. Today's video, as you can see, is for your recovery. So this video is for you if you are healing from a past, a childhood, an addiction, a relationship, etc., etc. There's a message in this video for you. So stick around and select from one of these three piles. Here we have pink Aragonite and protection, I am safe. Group 2, blue Kyanite, and freedom, I love myself. And for group 3, we have Aquamarine and fear, I release all fear. So go ahead and select the pile you're most drawn to, and the timestamps will be posted in the description box down below. Okay, hi group 1, those of you who picked this pink Aragonite and protection, I am safe. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is protected from all negative energy and predictions. Fill me with your dazzling and radiant light. Make me a vessel for your love. I now release all fears I've absorbed from others. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of, I'm being drawn to this gaslighting card and this champion of wands, and I'm just getting a really strong, restless type of energy, just like a restless energy. And, I'm taking this that, you're recovering from either, it's either a person, a relationship, a past, a childhood, where you were gaslit, excessively gaslit a lot. And it was, with this air card as well, I'm getting that there was so much, like, look at this card, there was so much like confusion and in the way that the communication would happen. It would just leave you very confused, right? Like, I mean, that's what gaslighting is. And the message I'm really getting here is, because here we have night. Allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. So that's the shadow attribute. And it's like really just to, limitations inspire innovations. I'm getting like, not just, in your recovery, right? From this individual, this relationship, or these parents, like whatever the situation was in the past where you were excessively gaslit, where communication was always left you feeling very confused and negative, and unsure of yourself. I'm getting that, to really put a limit as you move forward, as you're moving forward. You could picture yourself being safe and really putting a limit on anybody or anything that makes you feel disempowered. Just even if it's by the way that they communicate with you, if there's confusion in the way that you're spoken to, like, I'm just getting a really strong thing with this card. Air is about communication. You should feel good. Like, be sure of foot and steady of heart. Like, you should feel sure and steady and just firm in your communication with others. Like, things should be clear. You shouldn't ever feel like consistently feel like disempowered, or that there's something wrong with you or your beliefs, or that anything that makes you feel like you are less important than the other person. Now I'm really thinking of a narcissistic type of people where it's always just about them and their perspective, and their truth is supposed to supersede every other person's truth. Like, their feelings, their thoughts are more important than yours. And I feel like you are protected and safe from that. And it's just for you to reject anybody and anything, whether it's a workplace, whether it's an individual. Because I see with awakening, and it being in reverse, it's awakening right here and maturing. And I feel like now that you're aware of this, you've had this experience in the past, although it angers you, I feel like that's what I'm getting with this Champion of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. I mean, not the Page, sorry, the Knight of Wands. Is like now, well, I said page, so like I always take the page as an observer. Like now that you've witnessed this, now that you have a lot of experience with this, like you cannot go back to being unaware of it, And so now every encounter that you have for going forward, it's like you've awoken to this. It's made you more socially intelligent, more able to understand people or read people or spot things from a mile away. I think it's made you a lot stronger in the spirit and in the heart. That's what I'm getting with be sure of foot and steady of heart. Like, it's just, I think, I get that there's this anger. I feel like there's an anger with this Champion of Wands. Or there's an energy of like, there's some energy that I'm getting with this air and this Champion of Wands and this fire. That's like beneath the surface. And maybe there's things that you can do to direct that energy from going forward. But just be determined for going forward, that anything that disempowers you, makes you feel like you're not important, that your feelings don't matter, that someone else's truth is your truth or supersedes yours, just anything like that. I just feel like you've awakened to this, and it's made you a lot more intelligent. And you know how destructive that it can be. And yeah, and I'm also getting like a healing energy from this. And I am safe, I am protected, I am sure of foot and steady of heart. I don't know. I just keep getting like affirmations right now, and maybe that's something that you can do. I mean, like I feel like now you are protected from this. You're definitely protected from this, for going forward. Because once you awaken to something, it's like you cannot unsee it, you cannot undo it. I mean, it's just made you all the wiser and all the more mature for going forward. And, if you do have to limit the individuals or places or people or cults, I even think of like religious gaslighting as well. I mean, it's like with this limitations inspire innovations is like, if you remove them from your life, there's always going to be, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, something new will fill its place. Yeah, just be determined and sure that you're done with this and reject it for going forward, any form of gaslighting for going forward. It doesn't matter who, what, where it is. So that's the message that I'm getting for you guys. And I don't know if you guys do have some pent up energy or anger or disappointment or restlessness, then that's something else too that you can direct into something as well. I'm getting for going forward. I'm seeing this white sphinx here. And this light, yeah, I'm just getting, like, you could, I just heard directed towards the light, like, you can direct it towards something, because now it's like with this number 40, I'm seeing that you guys have really matured or learned a lot, or changed, and it's been hard. But I don't know. There's something that when I say directed towards the light, maybe there's something that you can do now. Maybe it's for other people, maybe it's not. I don't know, but that can absorb this restlessness, this anger, whatever it is that you guys have inside of you, because I'm seeing this woman who's pregnant. Something that you can birth, something that you can create, so that you can inspire other people as well. So that's also another message that I got. So that's your reading, group 1. I hope you found it helpful. Good luck to you guys. I hope you guys stay strong on your recovery, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Okay, group 2, those of you who picked this blue Kyanite and freedom, I love myself. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can love myself in every condition. Free me from self-torture, fill me with self-acceptance and worthiness. May I allow and honor all my feelings, however they arise. So, for you guys, I'm really getting, this is a message for when you are shaking it a little rough in your recovery, when you're having a hard time, because I'm really feeling that energy of like really needing to recover and rest, and seeing, and also with beauty, may you perceive nature's artistry afresh. I'm getting like spending time in nature, for one, and number 2, I'm getting with this vision quest and clearing right below it is spending time alone, and that being a necessity in recovery, because spending time alone in nature, or it doesn't have to be in nature, but I mean, obviously you don't want to be cooped up somewhere, but there's something peaceful about the outdoors, and being able to see things differently, being able to clear your mind, being able to clear your space, helping you to recognize with the Devil card here, and this is like a cord cutting. This is about removing negative energies, and this is about cord cutting. You can see the scissors right here, detaching from your old patterns. I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. So really taking time out, I guess, to reflect. But it's not even just a reflection. I feel like things are just going to come to you, because here we have the crown chakra in reverse, right? And so because it's in reverse, it's like I'm feeling that there's too much kind of on you right now. And so when that's the case, is like you can clear. Like right now I'm having the urge to burn a little bit of sage. So that's one option is sage, Palo Santo, whatever you like. Or I don't know, sometimes it could just be taking a shower and setting the intention for the water to cleanse you, or to clear some of the energy out. Like this won't even burn. It's like there's some stuff that doesn't even want to burn. Anyway, so that's the message I'm getting with this, is with Vision Quest, is to spend time on your own. That is part of your recovery. I remember for me, I will say, one of my things in early recovery was when I would get really bent out of shape and I was having it really rough, I would go out for a long walk. And the first part of the walk would be just like mentally stewing and repeating the same shit over and over in my mind. And by the end of the walk, I would have been so calm. And right before I get home, it would be like something would occur to me. I would download something of what I needed to change, what pattern I was in, what cord I needed to cut, what I needed to detach from. And so it almost became like a ritual that when I got really upset and I got really bent out of shape, it meant I needed some time alone and I needed to go for a walk. And I had to incorporate that into my recovery. So and you have to protect yourself too. I'm getting, there's blue. I'm seeing the blue here with this blue kyanite, with this clearing and this cutting. there's something about blue. Now, I don't know if this is like having to do with communication or your emotions. I'm not sure yet. But I'm getting like with this card and this bubble, it's of like protection. I'm getting something of like having to protect yourself. Like I'm sensing like a vulnerability. Um, yeah, I'm sensing a vulnerability. I love myself. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can love myself in every condition. Free me from self-torture. Fill me with self-acceptance and worthiness. May I allow and honor all my feelings. It has to do with your feelings. And embracing your feelings and exploring them. And I just had a thought of somebody who maybe likes to escape from their feelings, is afraid of their feelings, or maybe it's intense. I don't know. Anyway, deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. And so with this I'm getting is that you can surrender whatever emotions you have, if it's too much for you, to God, to the spirit, to whatever the universe, and ask for them to be removed. Ask for help to change whatever pattern. Ask for, the knowledge of what you need to cut off or what you need to change, what you need to detach from, to accept how you feel in that given moment. So there's all these things, but the biggest message here I'm getting is to spend time alone, and to honor your feelings, whatever they may be, whenever they may arise. And you can honor them, but you can also clear and cut cords and recognize certain patterns and all that. So good luck to you guys. I hope you stay strong in your recovery. All the best. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, hi group 3. Those of you who picked this Aquamarine, this is a message for your recovery. And fear, I release all fear. I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. So, yeah. So this is about releasing fear and opening yourself up to the new. So right below that we have the situation will improve. And that's like with going with the flow, right? Because even with this Aquamarine, I'm getting this go with the flow type of energy. With going with the flow, it's like going with the flow of the new ideas that are coming to mind. And, another thing too, 2 of these cards are coming from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. Yes. So one is music and the other one is use your hands. So with this, I'm getting, I think a lot of your inspiration is going to come from music, whether it's creating music, listening to music, playing music, whatever. It's going to just change. I'm getting your vibration with this rainbow right here as well. Like it's going to have an impact on your vibration. And with the pottery that I see her doing over here with using your hands, like I could just see this as feeling kind of meditative, in the sense that things or ideas are just going to come in for you, of what you can do. The how is in the now. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? So that's what I get with going with the flow and releasing fear. Here we have America Chavez. The best way is your way. And so I'm seeing this as like, a representation of America in general, which is very independent and doing things your way, which goes with this big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. And so, like, I'm just getting like, you're going to be inspired through, I feel like just doing the small things, like listening to music, playing music, making music, doing things, fixing things around the house, like doing pottery, doing things with your hands. It's like I feel like it's gonna really change your energy field in order for you to be able to receive inspired vision on what you can do, um, and and then like feeling, and then also like being empowered to go ahead and do it, because the how is in the now. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? And so this is a message of like taking action, independent action, in the sense that what comes to you, it's your intuition that's telling you. It's not something that's like up for debate with others. And sometimes things can be told to you through music. You can be inspired through music, through other people saying things. It's whatever resonates with you. And I'm just getting this feeling with Pluto over here too, is like this is going to be kind of like a mysterious thing where maybe in the past, like you've liked, because the appearance of this card to me is like, it comes from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle deck. And I'm getting like maybe in the past you like to plan things out, map things out. But now it's like with using your intuition, it's like you're not going to be fed all the answers at once. Like it's going to be on a step-by-step, need-to-know basis. And yeah, and so you have to take action because that's what the universe responds to. And as you take action, like the path will unfold little by little. And there's like this major change, like with Pluto. I feel like the situation will improve like little by little, step by step. It's kind of like one of those things where, have you ever watched or seen something where someone's taken pictures of themselves every single day for like 2 years? And, each day the change is so little that, you wouldn't even notice the change in how they looked. Or say somebody going to the gym every day, right? Like, you don't see a difference on a day-to-day basis, but when you look at like a before and after, like the change is very dramatic. And so, that comes from little by little, one step at a time, taking action. And I think when you look at, and this is what I'm getting with this big picture thinking in Pluto, is when you see the big picture of it, it will be like kind of like a drastic change, that your situation will improve. But what you're focusing on and what your intuition is going to tell you is on a moment by moment basis. And so this is the sort of thing that will build up over time. Your intuition comes to tell you things on a moment to moment basis on what you need to do next. And the best way is your way. That's what I'm getting, is like, it's just, do you, right? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And I'm getting this with being honest with yourself, is what's going to help your situation improve. And being honest with the information that you're getting, right? And being honest when you're afraid to take action, when you're struggling with something. Like sometimes all we need to do is shed light on something and it resolves itself on its own. We don't necessarily have to find the answers. The answers sort of come about on their own. Like the ideas will come to us if we're able to identify or clearly state what the issue is. It's like, I don't know, something mobilizes on our behalf to correct it for us. So that's what I'm getting for you guys in your reading. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it was helpful for you guys. If you liked it, please do leave a like. All the best in your recovery. I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.